Hi everybody. I noticed that every single time I start off a live, my eyes just go like, ah! Just a little bit weird. Righto. So welcome to my class on empathy. Now I know nobody is here just yet. Or hi Catherine. Hello my sweetheart. We're going to just wait for a few minutes, just a couple of minutes, so we can get a lot of people here and watching and so forth, because I know I speak fast and I can cover a lot of ground in a short space of time. So hello everybody, Regina my dear, Catherine my love. We're going to wait about 2-3 minutes just to get everybody here so we can start. Now, whilst we are waiting, for you to be able to feel yourself, hey Vika my love, hi Annie. I'm doing very, very well, Regina. I'm doing very well. Thank you so much, Regina. Sorry, I keep calling you Regina. It's Regina. Regina. Jeez. Sorry. My bad. But again, we're waiting just for a couple of minutes. But in the meantime, for you to get the best out of this lesson, I would like you to make sure you have no jewelry on. No rings, no bracelets, no necklaces, no earrings, anything like that. Any jewelry will and can interfere with your ability to feel the different points in your body and the different emotions as they are traveling through. So it's going to be very, very much so in your best interest to remove all jewelry, metal, or any sort of accessories that you have on. Hi, Laura, sweetheart. Hey, everybody new who has joined us. Hi, Amanda, my sweet. Now, if you do have, if you are with somebody right now and you have their permission to feel with them, you know, if you want to practice this on an individual that you have consent with, then please definitely ensure that both of you do not have any jewelry on or earrings or anything. So take a moment to remove those. However, if you don't have a partner to practice with, then please connect to me on this one. That's absolutely fine. You can start to feel my emotions and so forth as we are going through this exercise. Now, I'm going to ask that if you are an empath, hi Anu, my dear, hi Adam, sweetie, hi Tori, hi everybody. If you are finding this, or at any point if you're finding the information in this useful, then please do share it. Share this information, share this lesson. There is a lot of empaths out there, okay, who are waking up to their ability right now, or empaths who are there who know that they are empathic but have a hard time controlling it, right? So if you know that there's people that are out there that could benefit from this video, please share it. Please definitely share it. We need to help our fellow empaths understand what's going on. Hi Nancy, sweetheart. All right? Because otherwise all these empaths are waking up and they're just like, what am I feeling? What is this? Is it me? Is it you? I don't know. So we're going to do that. All right. Excellent. So we've waited a couple of minutes. I know, Consuela, my dear. Hello. Hi, Helen, sweetheart. Right. Oh, Helen, I'm very, very glad you're here, because this should be very useful for you, because you are very strong with your empathy. And we know we definitely want to get that going. If you just give me one moment, though, I am going to share this video in the Frequency 51 Psychic Readings and Life Coaching and Guidance group as well, because this will be useful. Because, you know, I share just the same way. I share this stuff all the time myself. We got to reach as many people as we can. Okay, so let us begin. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to, again, remove any jewelry, right? Really, really important, okay? If you can safely remove any metal or jewelry from your body, from your vessel right now, that is what I want you to do. It will really, really help with you feeling your vibration and feeling the emotions as we are here. Thank you, Consuela. Thank you, my sweetheart. So, remove all your jewelry, all right? Hi, Johan, my sweet. Hello. So what I want you to do, though, is I want you to ensure that you can either be standing if you like. If you prefer to be standing because you can focus that much more, that is absolutely fine. However, if you are going to be seated, I would like you to ensure that you do not have any legs crossed. So I don't want you sitting like this, okay? I don't want you sitting like this. Definitely don't have your arms folded, none of this, okay? You don't sit like this either. I want you to be very, very nice and calm, okay? So if you are in a seated position, I want your arms down. You can, of course, be open. Of course, you can lay your hands by your sides and be open, or I just want you to be comfortable, all right? Now, this lesson is more so about your feelings. It's all about feelings. That is what empathy is, okay? Empathy is feeling another individual's energetic, energy in motion, their emotions, okay? And to feel these emotions, you have to be aware of your emotions and you have to be aware of yourself, okay? So awareness is very, very important when it comes to empathy. Now, once you could, hi Mary, hi Hazel, sweetheart. Nancy, you say, what about laying down? Yes, please, lay down if you like. Lay down. As long as you can hear my voice, you can interact and you can just follow my instruction, okay? So definitely, if you want to lay down, lay down. I just want you to ensure that you are nice and calm, okay? Hi Christy, hi Lucas. Thank you, I'm so happy. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay. Heralden, yes. Hello, my sweetheart. Glad that you've made it as well. Now, Heralden, if you still have some of your piercings in, you're going to want to remove those suckers. I know it sucks. You're like, again? Shit. I don't want to. Okay. Anywho. Now, if for any reason during this lesson I get cut off, please stay right here. Okay, I have a lot of individuals that call me unannounced through Messenger, which pauses the video or pauses the stream. Just know that, just like that, if it pauses just like that, it is because I've gotten a call through and I then need to just decline it whilst we are doing this lesson. I don't know how to stop calls on Messenger when I'm doing these. Jesus me, goodness. Anyway, but I can't reject anybody, right? Like, I can't reject anybody, so I welcome all, so I have to kind of live with that. Anyway, okay, so if you have metal glasses on, I would like you to remove those glasses. I'm going to remove my glasses because I don't want the pressure on my nose. I know exactly when I do not disturb. Where is this? Hazel. See, this is the thing. I teach so many things, but when it comes to silly things like Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or YouTube, I'm like, what the shit am I doing? I don't know how to do that. And I'm just like, I don't know how to put this on Do Not Disturb. How the sugar plums do I put this on Do Not Disturb? I should probably see settings, maybe. Settings. I'm just going to put down that I'm not active, so I hope that helps. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back onto the lesson. Now, remove your glasses if you can. It is in settings. I just put it on like not available, so I hope that stops people from calling. Oh, Helen, you're taking about 16 piercings out. Okay, sorry. All right. You know what, then, yes, if you are still taking out piercings or if you're still taking your jewelry off, just let me know. That's absolutely fine because I definitely don't want anybody to miss the beginning because when we start, it's going to be a lot of focusing. It's going to be a lot of focusing, all right? Just remember that you can focus in on me specifically. How do you focus on me if you don't have a partner? Oh, Heralden, you're doing it? Okay, don't worry. You're like... removing jewelry too, that's totally cool. How do you focus on me, okay? If you don't have a partner there that you are going to focus on with this. So what I want you to do is when you are listening to my instruction, I want you to literally, you can look at me if you like, and where I'm pointing to, I want you to focus on those points. So if I'm pointing to right here, I'm pointing to my heart. So then I want you to focus on your own heart at that moment because you are looking at me, or you can focus on my heart, depending on the instruction, right? And I want you to identify those feelings that way, all right? If you feel that you need some extra assistance, all I want you to do is say out loud, Kulipup, I need your assistance with this lesson, okay? So again, Kulipup, I need your assistance with this lesson, because my spirit is then going to basically be there with you. I'll astral project and be there with you, or have a part of me, my spirit, there with you, and I'll touch you on the shoulder, which will amplify the feelings, okay? However, I do want you to try to do this on your own as much as you can, all right? Because if you get too used to my energy giving you the feelings, then when your own energy gives you the feelings, it may not be as strong, and I don't want you to be like, it's not working anymore. It's like, well, no, it works for you. It's just, I've got a lot to give, right? Oh, let's have a look here. Oh, Jade, you say, mine has been off since the last live lesson. Oh, very good. Very good. And I hope you've seen a massive difference when it comes to not wearing jewelry. Is mine still blocked? Oh, your heart, Susan. It is currently at the moment, but don't worry. You are working it through. The fact that you can't feel it right now is just part of the development. But don't worry. You should still be able to identify different feelings within yourself. Okay, so I don't want you to be like, oh no, something's wrong, we can't do this. Regina, you say, Ness, I've literally slept for 3 days since we talked. I'm still having trouble keeping my eyes open. Yes, of course. Regina, my sweetheart, we did healing. Your body is healing, and you need to, like, literally rest. This is what it is, I swear. So many people, I'm like, I'm going to heal you, and they expect that nothing's going to happen. Like, of course, it's like surgery. You're gonna be tired. Your body's going to need to rest and force you to sleep in order so that the full repair can be done, right? I swear, I'm not joking when I say I heal people. Okay. Oh, Herolden, you say, I need to get done that you typed up being random things. Oh, yes! Sorry, Herolden, if anybody, sorry. While we are still waiting for people to remove their jewelry and get started, yes, Herolden, I totally will do that. If there's anybody else, by the way, if I've done healing on you and I was supposed to send you the notes and I haven't done that, it's because they are still right there on my computer. I haven't spell checked them because I am terrible when it comes to administration. And I will get that to you soon, I promise. Okay. Herolden, you're so sore. I know, I told you, you're going to have like gym pains, right? Like, shoot. Pay attention, my students. When I say I am healing you and you need to do yoga afterwards to stretch your body so it doesn't crumple, I really mean it. It's funny, I do healing on Lit too, and he's just like, the gym pains. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Do 18 forward folds, but he refuses. He's like, I've done 7. I'm like, well, no wonder your back hurts. Anyway, so... Not literally. Oh, sorry. What do we got here? What do we got here? I've been drunk out of it, grumbly. Oh, really, Christy? Not literally drunk, but so high and Gumby. Yes, I hope so. Catherine, you say my body is so sore because I thought I was PMSing. Does We Fit yoga count? Well, I suppose if they're giving you the right kind of bits there, Adam. Head, neck, sore, body, yes, this is the process. If you listen to my meditations where I'm like, okay, I'm going to do some healing on you. Yeah, you're going to get some healing. Just being around this group, being around such high energy individuals on a regular basis literally increases your frequency. And when your frequency increases and you have more energy, your body starts to self-heal. Right? So even if you don't have my accelerated version, your body still starts to self-heal. So yeah, expect some gym pains. Like, man, don't worry, you guys will totally get it. You'll get it soon. Right. Oh, your husband's been like, what's wrong with you, for Christy? Yeah, no. And the thing is, it happens, right? Because we think like, we automatically think something is wrong. When that's not the case, everything is just right. Everything is coming back into place and becoming aligned. So, you know, when you break a bone and you wear a cast for 6 to 8 weeks, the cast isn't comfortable, but it's because you're aligning your bones again. You've got to do it. Jade, you say, I love the yoga you did. Makes me feel great. Excellent. That is wonderful, because it doesn't take very much. It's just a few stretches. Oh, Christy, good. I'm glad you told him nothing was wrong. And by the way, Christy, I will be doing a reading for you. I just have to get on it. All right. So, it's now, I've just been chit-chatting here for like literally 15 minutes. So, does everybody have their jewelry off, and are we ready to go? If you are, please give me a smiley face emoji. You don't have to type anything, or give me a thumbs up, or give me a like or something like that, just to let me know that we are all ready to go, so I can begin. So please just let me know if I'm ready, if everybody's ready to begin. Excellent. So we've got some thumbs up. We've got those ones. Excellent. So I think we've got a lot of people ready. I'm seeing everybody, different photos. Perfect. Okay, so jewelry off. And remember, we are sitting nice in here. No crossed legs. Nothing. No, none of this. We need our energy to be able to evenly distribute through our body nice and easily without anything stopping it. Okay? Wonderful. I'm glad everybody's ready. Helen, don't worry. If you can't get it out of your nose, then that's absolutely fine. If you can reduce as much as you can, that's excellent. So that's okay. Alrighty. So what we are going to do, and this is how I'm going to guide you through this lesson today. First, we are going to go through the identification of feelings, okay? Now, if you would like to type and interact, you definitely can. If you don't want to and you simply want to listen and feel, that's absolutely fine too. I will be looking out for the comments, so I will be looking and so forth. But during the times that I am demonstrating, because I'm going to be feeling too, and for you to be able to connect to me, I want you to feel my feelings, so I'm going to be focused as well. So I'm going to focus, then I'm going to have a look at the comments and to make some responses. Okay, so firstly, let's calm our bodies. Now, I'm going to be saying the mantra that I have, which is, I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. Okay? So I want to say this mantra 5 times, all right? And you can just simply listen to my voice as we are doing this, or you can repeat it with me as well. Okay? But either way, we're going to say this 5 times. Now, during this time, I want you to relax, okay? And I'm actually going to lower my chair a little bit because I'm short. And I want my feet to be touching the ground. Oh, by the way, if you can have no shoes or socks on, that also helps. But don't worry, if you still have them on, that's okay. But it is nice to have your feet completely free. Okay. So, I'm going to close my eyes and we're going to just listen together. All right? I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. Let your body get into a relaxed status whilst you are here, okay? Feel how heavy your body and your limbs are getting, and just be aware of the tingles and the vibrations within your body at this moment. I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. Excellent. So, with that, we should be nice and focused on our bodies right now. You may feel a little bit of tingling in your chest, or you may feel a little pressure on your chest. But either way, your chest should have, nice where your heart is, a feeling. Let's focus on that feeling right now. If you have not already, if you do not have a partner, You can also connect with my heart right now. Just think Kulipup, Kulipup, and focus on my heart. And you should find that your body reacts and you start to feel my emotions in my heart. Okay. So, let's get our bodies ready and start switching in between feelings. Okay? So, we are going to do what we do with our pendulum in this moment. We are going to feel what a yes feels like and what a no feels like. Okay? We are going to picture the energy of what a yes feels like. Okay. You may see me do this every now and then, looking to my right and then coming across to my left. Alright? Do not worry about it. You can follow me if you like, as long as you are going from the right to the left. But that is just solidifying your feelings. Okay. So, everybody with me, I want you to ask yourself in this moment, tell me what a yes feels like. And I want you to repeat, yes, 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 yes. Now once you have the yes, keep going, and I want you to feel the change in your heart. Now for me, the change in my heart feels like it is a warm shift to light. A light feeling in my chest, like butterflies. But I'm going to focus on that again right now. You can continue to repeat the word yes in your mind, or you can say it out loud. Either way, I want you to think of positivity. A yes is positive. We want to think of positivity. So let's do that one more time. Yes. Yes. Love. Happiness. Joy. Yes. 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 Okay. If you have your feeling of yes, now what I want you to do is I want you to drop that feeling, and we are going to go to what a no feels like. Okay? Or negativity. No. So what I want you to do is, whilst again paying attention to your body, I want you to say no, 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 that's not real, no, that's false, no, no. Now, if you are connected to me, what you would have felt is we went from a yes, which was light, light and full, and then when we shifted to our no, if you connected to me on this one, you would feel heaviness, a weight in your chest, or a heaviness on your shoulders, or just generally heavy right here. Okay. For those of you who wish to comment, please do so now, as my focus is now on the comments. All right. For those of you who are still focusing on your body, switch between the yes and the no's right now. I want you to be very, very sure in the difference it feels like when you go from a yes to a no. Heaviness, yes, virgin heaviness. Yep. Okay, so virgin, my dear, I want you to switch again from the heaviness of a no, and I want you to go back to a yes. This is very important in the basics of learning your energy, of feeling an emotion and where it lays within your vessel, within your body. Ebony, my dear, do not worry. What I'd like you to do is I want you to remove any and all jewelry if you have it on, okay? If you can safely remove it. I then want you to sit without any legs crossed or any arms crossed, okay? And I want you to calm your body. What we have just done here is we've switched between a yes and a no. Okay. Susan, yes, I tingle all over and no is just in my bum. Yes. Susan, I'm going to explain that in the next one. Helen, you say, a yes went up my left shoulder, no went down to the right by my hip. Right. Right. And I'm going to, again, this is wonderful. Okay. Now, if you are still here, again, whilst we are waiting and whilst I am gaining the information in the comments, please continue to switch between yes and a no, between positive and negative, okay? Annie, for my yes, it's a light pull on my right side, a lifting positive feeling. No is a heavy, hard negative pull on my left side. I can feel the energy shift between them, right? Wonderful. Wonderful. Ebony, excellent, my sweetheart, excellent. Don't worry, Ebony, my dear, if you've missed a little bit of the first part, you can just pick up wherever we are as well, and then you can watch a little bit later too, so that's okay. All right. Michael, if you have, you've just joined us here, so what I want you to do is I want you to remove any jewelry or metal bracelets or hinges or necklaces that you may have, and I want you to get your body nice and relaxed. Do not cross your legs, do not cross your arms. You are simply sitting in relaxation, okay? Wonderful. And I just want you to focus. You can focus on me if you don't have a partner for this, but we're just going to pick off, I just want you to pick up where we all are at the moment and just kind of join in as well. So Nancy, yes, with fast, deep beats. No, slow, light beats. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful, Michael. Excellent. So, I'm going to continue now. All right? And just please remember that this is just a lesson to teach you the basics as to how to do this. This should be done on a regular basis for your practice throughout your day, switching between the positive and the negative so that you can understand the feelings as they happen in real life. Nancy, you say, I'm laying on my right side of body. Maybe I should lay flat on my back. Oh yes, please do so, Nancy. Please do so. It's going to be much easier when everything is level so you can feel the difference. Virgin, right side is not heavy, left is heavy. Yes. Right? So whatever it is for you, that is what I want you to, that's what I want you to keep in your memory right now. That this is a yes and this is a no, or this is a yes and that's a no, or this is a yes. Whatever it was, that's what I want you to keep within your mind right now. Okay. So, what we are going to do now is we are going to go through by focusing our attentions on the 7 chakra points. I'm going to go through this, however, if you find that you cannot access some of these points, it is simply because you need to do more inner work and more clearing. So you will know you are unable to access one of these points if you find that there is either a bit of a pain or heaviness, or it just feels like your energy is being blocked. Okay? Jade, you say, my cat is all over me. I'm going to feed her quick. Yes, please do. Because you will find that when you are in some of these points within your system, animals may start to really, really love you, especially when you are in your heart chakra and above. But here, when you are having your energy flow through your heart, and it's strong, and you're focused on it, your cat, your dog, your hamster, your gerbil, your rabbit, your bird, they may start to really, really want to come to you. So, well, oh gosh, it's crazy sometimes. So yes, feed them. My cats are licking each other. There you go. Off on the love energy. Right. Okay, let's focus again. So, we've been switching through our yes and our no's, and our positives and our negatives. Now let's go through the points. Now the first one I want everybody to do is... Helen, stop it. Don't make me laugh because we're trying to keep people relaxed. Nancy will have a lumping headache. Stop this for me. Stop this for me. Oh, Nancy, if you have a headache, this may be a little bit more difficult for you. So your frequency is increasing. I do want you to bear that in mind. If you find that this is painful in any way whilst your frequency is increasing, then that's your body's way of saying, no, stop and just lay down and just rest. So please just listen and don't focus too hard on anything if that is the case. Okay. So, Christy says, I don't have animals, but other cats have been coming out of nowhere. Yep. Laura, you're like, what about kids? My 3-year-old niece is all over me as I try to do this. Yeah, that's true. Animals, small children, they are very empathic. So if you're dishing out a lot of love, they're going to be feeling these emotions and they're going to be attracted to it. So don't worry. Nancy, if your headache is thumping, then I want you to go have some water. Please hydrate. Drink at least 500 milliliters of water in this moment and calm your mind. Okay? Calm your mind, calm your body. Ensure that you are eating sufficiently. My cat is now over here. But anyway, okay. So, we got to get up on this lesson, don't we? No, Shayla. You cannot come to me today. Okay. So, no. Not right now. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. So, we're going to have to refocus ourselves. Or I'm going to have to refocus myself. So for the next part, we are going to go through... sorry, I know I've got... Okay. I'm going to stand up because I do not want Shayla, my cat, to now come all over me during this time. Oh, have a wonderful party, Onala. I think you're going to have a fabulous time. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, so I'm going to stand up with this one because I do not want my cat now to come all over me whilst I'm doing this. Okay. So, and don't worry, if you're finding that you're having interruption, you can do the same thing. You can just simply watch this video later when you have a little bit of time, or you can do what I'm doing and just stand up and not let the cat come on you. Okay. Hi, Lorna, sweetie. All right. Lorna, you are just joining us, my dear. I want you to remove all of your jewelry, anything that is on your vessel, any metals. Please remove them if you can do so safely, and just center your body. And let's begin. So I'm going to repeat the mantra 2 more times, okay? Because we just have to focus on this. Now, when we do come back, we are going to start from our base, our root, and we are going to work our way up within our feelings. So, we're going to start with a mantra now. I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. I am one with myself. I am one with the universe. All that beholds me is sacred and serene. Okay. For this next exercise, we are going to start at our root. Okay? Now, it will not be directly in your pelvis that you will feel this, but you are going to start to feel emotions, or I want you to try to focus your emotion on close to your sacrum. Okay? We're going to go right here. Now, the feeling that we are going to feel, just the same way that you are ignoring my cat's backside, but just the same way that we felt a yes by simply stating the word yes, we are going to incite the feeling of fear. Okay? Now, I know we are trying to get rid of our fear, However, we all have some fear in us. So we need to identify when this feeling is coming. Lorna, don't worry if you can't get all of your jewelry off, my sweetheart. Just get as much off as you possibly can. Okay. So, what I want you to do is now, as we are focused again, I want you to focus on the word hate. 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 Fear. Fear. Tell me, what does it feel like for you? Please, in your comments. For me, fear feels like, well, I may not be able to trigger it as well, to be honest with you, because I don't have a lot of fears. I do a lot of inner work on a regular basis, so that feeling is just like, perhaps I will connect to one of you. If you give me permission, I will connect to you and I will feel the feeling fear. But tell me what it is. Now, for me, the feeling of fear is very similar to the feeling of love, however, it doesn't feel right. It has a strong tingling feeling, but it feels like there is more. You're scared. What can I say? It's more of a deer caught in headlights. You know, just it doesn't feel good, or like it is more so butterflies, where they have only half of a wing, and they're trying to flutter, but they can't. So it's just this horrible feeling. So tell me, what does your fear feel like? Fear, and where does it? And I want you to identify exactly where around here it does generate. Okay? Where it generates. Alright. Now, this feeling of fear that we have controls so much of the actions that we commit. It controls so many of the decisions we make on a regular day-to-day basis. It is this feeling here that gets you in trouble, right? It is this feeling here that when you notice if you are in an argument, right down here will start. Lorna, cold and shivers. Yeah. It doesn't feel good. It's a horrible tingling sensation. I feel tightening or tension, right? Mad, nervous, virgin. Yeah. Ebony, you feel tight and tension. Yeah. It doesn't feel good. Now, we are staying within this for a little bit. My stomach hurts the lower, right? Tension in your lower abdomen. Yeah. Heavy negative around sacral area. Yeah, exactly. Fear. So, you can imagine, if you felt a yes all day long, and it feels great, and you're like, yeah, that's great, but then somebody comes into your presence, and all of a sudden your sacrum starts to go, you then understand, like, you're feeling fear right now. What are you scared of? Okay. Michael, slightly discomfort, yet builds quick. Response to an unfamiliar situation. Felt sacrum slightly above, actually. Yeah. So it's not quite like right here, because this is where your sacrum is, right? It's just right above. Just right above. Right. Okay. Now, I want you, let's explore this fear, because we've just said fear, okay? Now, fear is the base, the root, of course, your root chakra. Right? Your fear is at the base. So it's always going to be down here. Right? Whenever you are scared of anything, it will always show up right here. This is a little hint as well. That is where your subconscious is. if you are finding that you are having trouble with your subconscious, or you don't know whether the thoughts in your head are really yours or whether they are the subconscious infiltration, feel it. Because you'll know that if you are feeling this in that moment, those are the whispers in your ear. And you can call it out and you can be like, ha! I'm not going to listen to you because I know you are nothing but fear. And remember, fear is nothing but an illusion. It's not real. Helen, you say mine's in the wrong place. Don't worry. Where is yours, my sweetheart? Tell us where it is. Okay? Tell us where it is. Because you'll find that as we move up the different points, things are going to feel a little different in each way and each go. So, but we are going to concentrate on this. So we've just said fear, 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 and more fear. Now what I want you to do is I want you to focus your attention off of fear. Now we're going to say doubt. Oh, you did? Oh, where did you tell us where it was? Oh, sorry, Helen, my sweetheart. I can't see where you've put it. The comments kind of go there, so I can't sift through those right now. But, anywho's, so that's fear. So now we're going to shift our focus to doubt. We want to know what the feeling of the specific vibration of doubt and what that feels like. Now you'll have to excuse me, I'm going to have some water. Because remember, to feel vibrations happen really well in water. Alright. Hydrate. It's very, very important. On your back level with your heart. Ah. That is fear, Helen. But I'm going to, when we get up to the heart, I'm going to explain that a little bit more to you. Okay? I'm going to explain that a little bit more. So Lorna, you say, I don't seem to get it the same as you guys. My whole body goes cold and the top part of my body shivers. You're welcome to connect and feel what I'm feeling to see if it's right. Oh, sweetheart, don't worry. There's nothing right or wrong about this. Okay? I'm telling you where the common places are, or where I'm feeling it. Okay? But this is all about you. That's where my fear is, or well, was, or the subconscious, that's where it was housed. However, if your body is signifying different things, then listen to your body. That is your individual journey. Your body is telling you that fear equals colds and shivers, right? So listen to your body. This is just guidance. That's all it is, so don't worry. Guidance, but it's up to you to find the solutions, right? Jade, I feel kind of weak at the knees and sick feeling in my stomach. It's knotted. Okay. Now, if you are in the fear and you are feeling ill, please stop it. Go back to your yes. Go back to your positivity. Go back to your truth. Okay? So whenever those feelings are getting like, oh, I can't take that, shift your focus back to a yes. And just think, yes, love, love, light. Wonderful, amazing. Say these words to trigger the emotion of this, to get you out of this feeling. Okay? That is what we call control over your emotions. But it is just, I'm cold, though. Lorna, sweetheart, don't worry. It's practice, right? This is all practice. You will develop this, as all of you will develop this. You know? We practice the feelings, what we're feeling. We ask questions, we decipher. And at that point, then we have knowing. So don't worry, sweetie. But if you just get really cold, take that as your signal for the time being. Okay. So, again, we're still in our sacrum. Well, some of us are still in our sacrum or around this area, or maybe you are up here or in the back, or maybe you're cold all over the place. That's absolutely fine. But we've just done fear, and I wanted to do doubt. Doubt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the word doubt, because there's far too many people that have doubt in their mind. So let's focus on doubt. And I want you to say doubt, confusion, lost, doubt, confusion, I'm lost, I don't know. I don't know. That is the word that triggers it for me a lot. I don't know. What should I do? I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. How many times do we often say this to ourselves? I don't know. So, take a moment. Again, your goal here is to feel the emotion of doubt, of confusion. Nope, I won't do that now. Sorry. When I'm feeling the flow of energy, at times it wants my body to move and gather, and my legs want to move on their own, and my body wants to move on its own. So I'm like, no, not right now. All right, let's have a look here. So Annie, you say, doubt feels nauseating and heavy around navel area, maybe a tiny bit above it. Ah, yes. Catherine, feeling tightness in my throat. Head hurts for Susan. Lorna, very heavy head with pressure and can't stay in this state for very long with doubt, right? Catherine, and feeling of wanting to cry. Yep. Bitka, my cyst acting up with lots of pain. I may have to do this later. Yes, please do. If you are finding that this is physically uncomfortable for you, shift your focus back into your heart, please. Please do shift your focus back into your heart. And you don't have to participate with this one if you are not ready for it yet, okay? That is absolutely fine. I don't want anybody to feel really bad, because I know this stuff really, we have to take it on, right? Virgin, sorry. Ian, yarning ears are clogged. Yeah. Helen, right groin like a thumping. Oh, yeah. Tighten the chest and a dry feeling in the back of my throat. Mary, cry. Give up feeling. Yeah. Ebony, I felt a dense pull above my abdomen. Right. This feeling. Excellent. Thank you very much for your comments there. Doubt. This feeling, I want you to really understand it. This is your conscious entity. Where when we are saying the word fear, hate, scared, right? We had the feelings that were just in our sacrum or wherever it was for you. This feeling that you have now for doubt, that is your conscious entity. You are summoning the feelings your conscious entity uses in order to trigger confusion within your mind. Because if they can't get through to you in your mind, they will get through to you in your feeling. And this feeling will then trigger the thoughts of confusion. Right? This is doubt. For me, it is right here. My subconscious is here, or the fear was here, and then the doubt is right above it, right? Kind of going in steps. But again, it can be anywhere, as it says, anywhere that you have. Christy, you say, makes your head hurt. Yep. Helen, it feels worse than fear. Yes. And I want you to remember that the stronger you feel the emotion, this is where you need to work on it most. This is where you need to focus your inner work. If you are feeling your own emotions, if you are feeling another individual's emotions, and you are feeling these, that is where you know you need to help them with that work, or that's where they need to work on. Okay? So remember these feelings. They're not good feelings. They don't feel very good at all. But remember them, because they're very important to identify. Once you've identified them, then you can make proper decisions. Okay. Mary, same spot for you too? Catherine, I was just going to say that. I want to say F you to my conscious entity. Well, I did. Excellent. Excellent. When you feel these feelings, do just what Catherine said and be like, bugger you. Call it out. When you feel fear, call it out and just say, that's false. That is a lie. Fear is nothing but a memory or nothing but a thought. It has nothing to do with your present moment. So why would you feel it? Why would you take the energy to feel this? But once you've identified it, again, you can move forward. Same with the conscious entity. When you feel that doubt and that confusion coming in, tell it to bugger off and just be like, no, I'm not confused. I'm making a decision. I know what I want. And if you don't know what you want, process it. Look at each option. Just be like, why am I confused on this? Well, I'm confused because I feel like this. And then literally process it there and get that feeling out, because it doesn't serve any purpose. Lorna, I can see your white light, my lovely. Very beautiful today. Thank you. I have increased my frequencies. I am always increasing my frequency. I know if you are voyant, you should see a nice little aura of white around me. And I'll jump over here so you can see it. I'll jump over here so you can see it. You can see as it trails. Anyway. Okay. So, now we've gotten through fear and we've gotten through doubt. And please, I want you to try to identify. Now, when you know the area that it comes through, every time you are feeling these now, I want you to be more specific. If you are feeling feelings down here, you know it's fear, or wherever it is. But then what kind of fear? Right? So that's when you look inside yourself a little bit more to try to pinpoint, what fear is this? Right? And when you have confusion, when you have doubt, that's when you have to pinpoint, well, what is it that we are doubting? What is it that we are confused about? Right? So explore. Each different thought will have a different frequency. The fear of snakes, that's going to have a frequency tingle wherever your fear lays. However, the fear of your children being safe, that's going to have a different tingle, but it will be roughly in the same area. Okay? Some are stronger than others. If you have a fear of finances and not being taken care of, or you are scared that you will not have enough money to do what you want to do in life, you will feel that fear being triggered. Okay? So whatever that fear is, we have to try to get over it. Okay? Jade, you say, I had a case of this today and found myself calling my name so I could handle the situation, and found I had a great conversation with Orostion, and I was able to handle that moment and feel great. So great now, right? Because you were in the state of fear or doubt and you shifted it to your heart. Right? You cannot feel fear and love at the same time. It doesn't work like that. You can only have one feeling in that time, but you can shift it in a second. Right? So that is the choice. Jade, I'm happy you made that choice. I am. I'm happy you made the choice to move forward. Regina, you say, I see it. Oh, wonderful. Mary, glow around your head and shoulders. Jade, I saw that. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad. Yeah. And when your voyancy gets very, 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 very good, you're going to be able to see all of the ones that I have around me. If I back up a little bit, maybe you'll be able to see them a bit. What do we have? We have Lucasta's on my left. Real left or fake left? Fake left. Lucasta's over here. Lupe is to my right. Kulipup is not around at the moment because he is merging, but I've got Lucasta and I've got Lupe right here. So you may be able to see them. Alrighty. Anyway, let us continue on with our lesson here. Now, I've got about 30 more minutes, so don't worry, this lesson is going to come to an end soon. And then you can go away and practice as much as you like. But we are going to continue. So we've just felt fear and doubt. Right? For me, again, my fear is here, my doubt comes here. Now we are going to feel our heart. Okay? For the next one, we have a lot of individuals who have a blockage within their heart here. Now, we have a blockage on our heart because if you are very high frequency and you have not done the appropriate or enough inner work to clear out the fear and the doubt from down here, it means that when you get up here, it's going to be blocked. Okay? It's going to be blocked purposely so that this fear and this doubt cannot access the immense power of your heart. Because of course, if you are an empath and you are a powerful high frequency individual, if you allow your fear and your doubt to access your heart and the power of your heart and the energy your heart produces, you will literally be amplifying all of this fear and doubt. Right? So many will have a block. Now, if you do have a block on your heart right now because you are doing your inner work, don't worry. Okay? It will be removed once you have the appropriate amount of fear cleared out of you. Alright? However, for this exercise, I just want you to try your best to focus and to feel. If you feel a little bit of the resistance, don't worry. Just know that you are feeling it though. And that when your block is removed, you will feel it in full force. So just keep practicing. Because the more you try to live here and clear out all of this, the easier it's going to be to access when you do get everything cleared out. Okay. So, Vika, you say, cool, I'm starting to see, right? Helen, I see gold in something. Yep. Can you tell about rainbow auras what you know? I can, Iris, but not in this one. Lorna, Lucaste is stronger, sorry. Lucaste is full. Absolutely full of love, so I'm not surprised. I love you all, and I'm a little disappointed that I cannot stay. My motherly duties call. Have a great evening, and I'll be sure to view this later. Thank you, Ebony, for joining us. Lucaste, purple on my left. I just seen my first aura. Far out, right? Yeah. Adam, that's why I'm blocked. That makes sense now. Thank you. Yes, Adam, yeah. So many of you will be blocked. But that's part of what being a part of this frequency 51 personal development for the evolved mankind is about. Right? It's about raising frequency. But it is about development. And you can raise frequency, but you can't raise frequency without development. So you always have to make sure that you are developing. Alright? To stop any of these blockages. Okay. So, let us proceed on to our heart. Okay? So fear and confusion. Now we're going to focus on our heart. This is again going to focus on our yes, but we are going to simply focus on our heart. Alright? We're not going to focus on the yes or the no at the moment. We're just going to focus right on here. Alright? So the emotions that you have when you are within your heart are those of love, of happiness, of peace. So I want you to think of anything that is positive. However, I don't want you to be as specific as just a yes. I want you to think of a variety of things that make you happy. Okay? That incite joyous feelings of love, sincerity, honesty, truth, wisdom, peace. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be telling you if I wanted to trigger these emotions in me, I'm just going to repeat the things that I want. And again, you are free to connect to me for this one as well. Okay. Again, if you feel heaviness in your chest, it is because you do have a block. Do not worry. Again, inner work is required. Okay. So, I am going to now feel my heart. Love. My love. My name, Kulipup. Kulipup. Love. Happiness, peace, prosperity, truth, evolution, development, mankind. I want mankind to feel the love I hold for them in my hearts. I want every person watching this to feel my love, to feel my energy, to feel what it is that I feel for them every single day. I want my hearts to know who I am. This is my love. And this is what I want you to feel right now. So, what did you all feel? We felt what we had in our hearts. And I just discussed what I have in my heart. Well, amongst other things, of course. I have much more things in my heart, but that's what we have. Now, you should have felt a nice warm feeling, maybe some energetic tingles. You may have had even a little burn, kind of not heartburn, where you have too much stomach acid coming up your esophagus, but just a very lovely feeling. Christy, like a cozy warm blanket around me, right? It's beautiful. Warmth and comfort. Right. Hugs. Yes, right? Just like, oh, it feels so nice. It's soothing, isn't it? It's soothing. That's my Lupe for you. He always gives a good hug. Luke House is also absolutely fantastic, of course. Although I'm not going to lie, Luke House does keep me on track. You need to rest, Kulipup, you need to do that. I'm like, okay. But I love him. Alright, let's have a look here at some of these comments. Susan, all my body is tingling, but a burn in my heart. Strange. Yes, Susan, you're going to have the burn because you have a block. Your empathic abilities are very strong, my sweetheart. So, of course, if you have a block there, you've just got a bunch of love energy going, try to hit that block. And so it can cause a little bit of a burn because that is your energy, trying to get through. But don't worry. Inner work, my sweetheart. Helen, a huge yellow boob in the middle of my chest. A huge yellow boob. I love it. Is that, do you classify a boob as a good thing? It's squishy and warm and happy? I hope so. Annie, warmth, but it's still a little heavy. Do I still have a block? Yes, okay. I feel like I was getting ready to cry, tingling in my chest, a strong feeling. Yes, Mary. Now, let me explain to you a little bit about what you may be feeling in this moment with your emotions. Okay? And let's have a look here. Iris, you say, the heart, I don't feel love, just pain, right? This is the same reaction I get for a yes, but for longer. Goosebumps, warmth, and dongles all down my arms and back of my neck, just like a hug. Right, Lorna? Mary, cry from the loving feeling. Mary, you have asked me a few times, how do I love myself? Mary, you have just felt what it feels like to love yourself. That is what it feels like to love yourself. And I want you to ask yourself, for those of you who felt the warm love, the coziness, the beauty of it, that is self-love, and why would you ever want to take that away from yourself? Why would you give that to anybody else who does not deserve it? Why would you let any abuse happen to you if it sacrifices that feeling and pushes you back into the fear zone, right? Mary, that is self-love. Now, for those of you who were getting their feelings, but perhaps, like Iris, you say you were feeling it, but all you felt was pain. That is because you have fear in your heart. Your fear like we looked at before, and Helen as well, this is for you too, because I know you were feeling the block. It was there, the fear was there, but it was there because it is fear in your heart. Okay? If you have fear from the subconscious, or the conscious entities, or your entities, they can be banished a lot easier. If you have fear in your heart, it means it is very, very, very deep-seated, and you are getting close to it. So if you have fear in your heart, it means that you do need to do some intensive inner work to go very, very deep. All right? Fear that comes through the body in other ways is more like surface fear. If you have fear in your heart, that is deep, deep, deep-seated fear that you need to find and discover in order to remove. Okay. Lukaust, you say, feel my love joining Kulipup's, touching your heart and feeling it. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lukaust. Thank you. Always, always appreciate a hug from Lukaust. They feel amazing. I love them. I really, really love them. And it's wonderful. Lukaust, by the way, just letting you know that you are helping me to learn Tai Chi again. You are helping to flow my energy and help me get my form correct as well. So I thought that was interesting. I'd like to let you know that. Helen, you say it was a great boob. Excellent. Excellent. A nice full one that's all soft and warm. Alrighty. Jade, I felt a little emotional, like happy emotional. Yeah, you definitely can. I know when I first felt my heart, I cried. I cried because that was the feeling I was looking for. Now, I want you guys to also know. Oh, that's it. Mary, I am crying now. I wanted that answer for so long, right? I'm so pleased that you found it tonight here, my dear. Excellent. Oh, sorry, I've got a lot of these. So how to remove the fear out of the heart best? Iris, I'll answer that question in a second. Jade, I've been doing a lot recently, a lot of deep inner work. Do I need more, or have I conquered it like I feel I have? Oh, inner work is never done. I want you to imagine inner work like this, okay? Inner work is basically all of the moments that you've had in life that you didn't process, that you ignored, or you know, where something came up, but you're just like, never mind, I'll deal with it later, and then you forgot about it. So, if you're 30 years old, and you had a not so good childhood, or maybe you had a not so good young adult life, and you were suppressing emotions for 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years. You have to go through 20 years worth of emotions. And I wish it could all be done within a couple of weeks or an hour's worth of a session, but it can't. It's literally a process that goes on for a while, right? And when you finally cleared out all of the inner work from this life, then you do inner work on the past lives to get to the deepest part of your core. So, my sweetheart, you can clear out a lot of inner work, but inner work always keeps going. You always have more inner work to do. It never stops. Even myself, I had to complete some inner work from a creator standpoint, not from this game, not from the game before this, not from all of the life and existence prior, but I had to go back to the core of my own existence, right? And which is very, very difficult, because it's like, how do you identify when you have always just been and there's no time? Like, where do you start from there? So anyway, yeah, you still got some inner work to do, don't worry. Okay. Mary, you are very, very welcome. Keep this feeling. Keep this feeling in your heart, Mary, and just know how to summon it, right? And make sure that whenever you're making decisions, you have this feeling in your heart first. Not the feeling in your sacrum, but the feeling in your heart. Okay. Jade, I thought that was going to be the answer. Right? Don't expect anything easy from me, honestly. Gaw. Right, okay. So we went to our heart. Now what we are going to do is we are going to go up here, right in the middle, right before we get to our eye. Okay? So let us, now we have about 20 minutes here, so this is going to be good. So let us refocus ourselves, okay? We're going to refocus ourselves and we are going to move from the heart up to the throat, okay? Now, this, when you have, and I know some of you had tightness when you were trying to feel your heart before, or doubt. Remember what I said, are you going to feel doubt? And then some of you said, I feel it in my throat, right? This is where your fears or your love gets released from your vessel, okay? So, let's feel where your heart is. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different, okay? Because it can mean a couple of different things, all right? It can either mean that you are not speaking your truth of your heart, or it can also mean that you are speaking from your subconscious or your conscious entity, okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you to focus your heart in your voice, okay? Your truth in your voice. So how we do that is I just want you to simply be. And I want to... Alright, so while you're focusing yourself, I'm just going to give this cat a little bit of love. Yes, love you. I do, Schnuffies. I do, Shayla. Yes, I do. I do. Yes, I know. Okay, you can go down now. Sorry. I literally gotta give my cat a fix. If my love is crack, she's totally addicted. So, just let you know, that's why my cat's all over me all the time. Lukowski say, love can make your heart tender. If you're not a good receiver of love, some people have no problem loving others. But question, when someone loves them, you've got to learn to trust, love your heart. Exactly. Can I see more? Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Lukaus. Thank you. I love Lukaus like words of wisdom. She's wonderful. Right. Okay. So we are, now that I'm not distracted, we are going to focus on your throat, okay? I want you to just be in this moment, okay? And I want you to... This is hard because this is where you are expressing yourself. If you can, I want you to speak. No, actually, we're going to do this in 2 exercises here. I want you to start lying. Just say, you can make up a lie with me. And then I want us to speak truthfully. But each time, I want you to focus on where you're speaking from. We're going to start with speaking from fear. Okay? We're going to talk about lies. Things that make us, sorry, cat hair. Things that make us fearful. And I want you to focus on what it feels like down here and what it feels like right here. Okay? And then we are going to do the same thing where we're going to switch it and we're going to focus again from our heart. And then we're going to feel here and we're going to speak at the same time. And we're going to see how our throat feels in each different time. Okay? This is a very useful skill because it helps you identify when an individual is speaking a lie. So for example, if you were to listen to an individual and your throat gets tight and then your sacrum starts to go, you know that they are speaking from their subconscious and they're speaking lies or out of fear. However, if you feel tightness, if you feel your chest and it feels full of love and then you have a blockage right here, it means that the individual is not intentionally being misleading, but they are not speaking truthfully. So they still have love in their heart, but they are being misled, or they are not guiding things properly, or doing a white lie, if you want to say it that way. Okay, so let's start this then. Again, let's center ourselves, get nice and relaxed. We're going to start to speak that is not truthful, and I'm not going to say anything that is true in this moment. And I want you to, again, focus on what your body's feeling. I am average individual that does not have any power whatsoever. I don't like cake. I love the government. Sorry. I don't like that. I respect institutions. So, what are the lies? Every Friday, pink unicorns rain down from the sky and shout rainbow bright. My cat is reclusive. Sorry, I'm not a good liar. Luke House tells me all the time, he says, like, you're not a good liar, Clint, but I'm like, I know. Adam being stabbed in the throat right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's really tight. It's really tight. And what's happening in that moment is, and again, I want you to feel, did we feel the feelings and feel the tightness in our throat at the same time? Right? Did we feel these things? Because that is when you know the conscious entity and the subconscious entities are speaking through you. Right? Because it's not right. It's wrong, so it's not going to feel good. But tell me, what else have you guys felt while we were doing this? Right? What else did you feel? See? Hurts were my head and neck joint at the back, right? Head and neck joint, yeah. Right down there, yeah. Throat tight and stomach in knots. Yes, tightness, right? Tightness. See, this is another reason, you guys, when I say I speak only truth, it's so I don't have my throat clogged up. I don't want to lie in the first place, but I don't want to lie because it's nonsensical. But I also don't want to lie because I don't want to have knots in my throat. Right? Adam, I feel a burn around here, right? I don't... See, lying, this is why I tell everybody, just speak the truth. It doesn't matter what it is. Speak your truth. Because the truth feels good. You know when they say the truth will set you free? Literally, free of pain, free of those nasty feelings in the stomach and the nasty feelings in the throat. Right? Adam, just below the chest, yeah. Lorna, I feel like I have a lump in the back of my throat and feeling sick. That thyroid water is in my mouth and a bad head pressure, yeah. Mary, tightness in my upper stomach and throat, Yes, that's the word, clogged. Right, yes. Because it's just like, nah, this energy is being forced up. It's not the right energy. It doesn't feel good. It feels terrible. Right? So we don't want any of that. And an invisible black mask over my eyes. I love it because there's so many things that you guys point out that I'm like, I'm bursting inside. I want to tell you what all of these things are, but I can't because that literally will not help your development. It won't help your development. So I want you to find out, but I'm like, find out really quickly so we can talk about it. Okay. It's better the truth than feeling bad, right? Thank you, Virgin. It is so much better. And that's why I'm like, just speak your truth. Let it out. Doesn't matter what it is. Speak what you feel, as long as you're speaking from here. Speak with those tingles and that wonderful feeling in your chest and just speak. And you'll find that your throat is clear. That you do not have any blockages and it feels wonderful. Lies make me feel anger. Yeah, it does. That's why Luke House is wonderful at binding entities. Because it pisses him off. And pisses, of course, Luke House off in his avatar too. Right? It pisses me off too. Right? So, now, let's switch this. Let's switch this and let's speak truthfully from our heart. Now, when we speak truthfully from our heart, there's a trick with it. You kind of got to get out of your head at the same time. And you just have to speak with nothing but love and just whatever's in your heart at the time. Sometimes it's not very loving. You know, if I'm speaking from the heart, but I am lecturing somebody or they're not doing the right things, then I'll speak and it may come out really harsh. That's why if you ever get one of my Truth of the Heart readings and it doesn't sound very nice, it's because that's the truth. But it feels freeing when it comes from the heart. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this here. All right. Mary, you say, when I close my eyes, I have been seeing like a window with a bright glow around it. What can that be? My dear, I will let you find that out. You now have access to your heart. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, I just have a very persistent caller who was just not letting me go for a second there. Okay, so we now know what a lie feels like. So, and I just want you to think, right, or negativity. When you are perfectly fine, you may be sitting having a conversation with a friend, and that friend all of a sudden starts to speak, and you get a welling in your throat and a feeling in your stomach, and they start speaking, and you're just like, why are you lying? That is how you know. Okay, I'm just like, my cap's nowhere around. I'm seated now. Okay, so now we are going to move again from our chest. We are going to be within our chest, be within our heart, and we are going to speak truthfully. Okay. You know what? I actually like standing up. I'm going to stand up. So, sorry, that's a little rude. So, do this exercise with me, okay? We are going to let's feel the love. We'll start by just saying love. Say your name. If you know your spiritual vibration, your true name, say it now. Say it now, say it proud, and feel that. If you don't, you can say Kulipup, or just say love, or just say happiness, or just think of everything that makes you happy. Development of mankind, teaching, lecturing people, giving good lectures, riddles, everything. See, that's what makes my heart sore. All right, so we're now within our heart. Now, I just want you to speak and feel what is going on in your throat at this moment, okay? Feel what's going on in your throat. So I'm just going to speak from my heart, right? I don't know what's going to come out, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just going to make sure I feel these feelings. What is in my heart right now? Let's focus. I am in your heart right now. I am you. You are me. We are one. We are one with the universe. We are one with the world. I am your heart, your guide, your love, your light. So, what did we feel? Mary, you say, I have done that before. I just knew it was a lie, right? Right, though? We feel it. How did we feel right there? Now you heard my truth that just came out. How did yours feel? Did you feel the tightness in your throat? Did you feel the warmth in your chest while you were feeling it? Did it feel easy? Because that's what it does for me. When I feel the truth, when I'm speaking from my heart, it's like sliding down a really cool slide with no resistance. It's like bobsledding, you know, where you're just like whoosh, you're going there. I feel my energy from here just come out of me easily, right? Okay. Susan, my body is tingling all over and my throat, but my heart burns. Yes, it will. Don't worry, Susan, don't worry. You're cool. It's still got a block on there. Do your inner work, and this will all work out. Vita, I see that too. Wonderful. Jade, light, happy at ease. Wonderful. Happy release, right? A pair of hands holding my face. Oh, that's lovely. See? I love. Wonderful, Jade. Warm in the chest and lifting. Exactly. Just like, oh, it feels good. Freeing, flying, yes. Mary, my heart leaps up feeling. Right? Right? The truth feels good. The truth is happy. Everything is good. So we can tell, like, this is, again, another reason you can say, Why speak the truth? Because it just feels good. It feels good to let it out. It feels good to let it out. Speak it, and don't be ashamed of whatever comes from your heart. Whilst you are feeling this feeling of love in your heart, whatever the words come out, it doesn't matter whether they are harsh words, it doesn't matter whether they are happy words, they could possibly be sad words in that moment. But they are words from the heart, and they are words of truth. So if they are words of truth, then that means they are words of development. And something good is going to come out of this. If you are connected to me right now, feel me right now. I am speaking nothing but truth from my heart. You will not feel my throat closing up. You will not feel a blockage here, and you won't feel it just because I don't have it. That is how you know. This is how you verify things. Use your own feelings. Use your own heart. Trust your own body. Trust it. You are valid. Your opinion, your energy, what you are feeling in this moment right now is valid and holds real truth. Now that you've been able to identify this, who can lie to you? Who can lie to you? Nobody can lie to you. If you cannot be lied to, you cannot be manipulated. If you cannot be manipulated, you can be free. And when you are free, oh, you are happy. And you are in love. And that's what we need. Virgin, I feel your happiness. You make me feel happy. I'm happy about that. Wonderful. I'm usually always happy. Usually, like always, unless I'm doing inner work. Yeah, I gotta do that too, or unless I gotta do my yoga and get my body right. But no, yoga does make me happy. But please, this is an invitation for anybody who is watching this, whether if you are sharing this video, you know, or if you haven't interacted with this lesson directly, then please, like, you know, connect to my heart. I am here. I want you to. I want you to. If you're ever having trouble where you're just like, I can't feel this feeling, just feel me instead. It's like a kickstart, right? No questions asked. Just say my name. Just say Kulipup. Kulipup, I need your help. Kulipup, let me feel your heart. Say it and you'll feel me. Right? No questions asked. Just do it. Just do whatever makes you feel good. Okay. So, we're going to do just one more, because my daughter went to a Halloween party and I got to go pick her butt up in a minute. So we're going to do the last one. Okay. So with this one, we are going to go to our crown and our eye here. Okay. Not necessarily right, well, your crown and your eye. We're gonna put that all in the same place, right? Because you do need to have your sentience a little bit more on point to feel the infinity loop on your crown. And plus you have to claim your crown first. So you may not have the feelings right here, but we're going to go for your eye. Now, if you, you may find that this one you have some resistance on, okay? To feel the difference in frequency shift when you are within your crown or within your mind, when your heart is in your mind, does require you to be on a very high frequency, okay? Or it does require you to be on a decently high frequency, put it that way, or have a really decent amount of focus. So what I want you to do in this moment is, if it doesn't work for you just now, don't worry, all right? You will find that as you gain control of your mind, as you gain control of yourself, you'll feel it a hell of a lot more. But again, I'm going to, anybody who is watching this video right now, I'm going to place my hand on your shoulder, okay? So, if you do not want me to do this because you're already buzzing and tingling with a lot of my energy, just be like, no, Kulipup, I'm cool, I just want to watch, okay? And I will remove my hand. However, if you are happy for my hand to be on your shoulder to give you a little bit of extra boost in this moment, then that's fine. It's going to be right there, okay? All right. So, sorry. I'm losing a fair amount of weight as I'm doing my training, so everything wants to fall off. Anyway, so now we are going to go with the crown and the heart, okay? You're going to feel a very slight difference. Okay? It will be slight, but you have to focus a lot on this one, okay? Like I say again, if you don't feel it, that's okay. If you're not feeling a slight change in the transition, you may feel a full-on like on your forehead. If it is too strong, then I want you to stop, okay? This is supposed to be for happy, easy learning. I don't want you to hurt yourself, all right? Because yes, our energy is real and we can't hurt ourselves with it. So listen to your body in this time. If it doesn't feel good, I want you to stop doing it, all right? If it feels good, practice away, all right? So we're going to center ourselves. We're going to do basically the same thing that we did with our throat, except for we're going to move it up to our minds now, or up to our eye. Okay, so firstly, what we are going to do is we are going to start with the negative, as we normally do, so we can identify the negative versus the positive. Oh, thank you very much, Christine. I like my hands too. Jazz hands. Okay. So, yes, if you've got my touch, then that's absolutely fine too. All right. I'm rolling my shoulders back. Calm down, Shayla, the cat. She's getting her fix. And sorry, just before we go, because this one is a little bit harder, so I just want to make sure, again, I'm hydrated. If you want to take a moment just to drink now. Okay, that's me. All right, so shoulders back, and we are going to center ourselves once again. And we are going to get ready to feel the emotions and the changes right in our head and in our heart and in our sacrums, or wherever our nose are. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to think of doubt and confusion again, all right? We're not going to, you can go with fear if you want, but I want doubt and confusion specifically. If fear gives you a stronger feeling, go with fear. However, if doubt triggers a stronger feeling, I want you to go with doubt, and you may already start to feel the emotions of doubt even as I say it or feel it at the moment too. All right. So I want you to now focus on your mind and focus on this feeling. And I want you to think of doubt. You may also start to feel in your throat a little bit of closing too, or tightness. All right? But I want you to think of everything that you doubt. Now the thing is, I live in absolute certainty, so I don't have all of the things I doubt. So I'm just going to say the word doubt. Confusion. I'm lost. I'm confused. Doubt. 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 I'm confused. Confusion. Misinformation. Lost. Lack of direction. Lost. Okay. How do you guys feel with that one? Now, I'm really, really sorry, because I live up here. I live within my heart. So I was like, doubt, 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 but then I felt it moving up. I'm like, no, go back down. Doubt, 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 doubt. And we're just like, no, there's no doubt here. So anyway, tell me, how did you feel in this moment? How did you feel? Head feels heavy and dizzy. Yeah. You may start feeling a fog, like foggy, like cloudy, like a headache is starting, right? Just it doesn't feel good, like you're tired or exhausted. Nasty green whirlpool on my head, right? All right? It's not nice. Not nice at all. Again, because I'm cognizant, it just feels like just a clog there. And so again, this is how we identify it, you know? If you are in the moment confused, you're just confused, you're like, I don't know what's happening, and you feel this fog and you feel this feeling here, you know your conscious mind is trying to infiltrate you, right? Or if you feel this emotion from another individual, you will know that it is their entity trying to persuade them, right? Now, when you know it's their entity persuading them, then you're going to know how to react to it. You may choose to be like, you know what? I'm not going to put my energy into this conversation because you're being manipulated. So when you get yourself right, I'll come back. Alright? So you'll know that. Or you could possibly be like, ha, you are being manipulated right now. I'm going to overpower you with my love energy so that I can clear that away. That's also something you can do. What else we got here? We've got here, Virgin, scared, and a forehead strong and heavy, right? Mary, straining, pulling, feeling in my heart and throat. Oh, it's horrible. Luke Houst, I want to shake it off, right? Helen, cold there too, right? I know. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's get out of this one. I think we know what this feels like. I think we know what it feels like, right? Now, also, if you watch my video on what it feels like to be under psychic attack, that's also what it feels like, right? If you are under psychic attack, you will feel these feelings, and you will feel this feeling as well. Feeling in the body and feeling in the mind. And again, if you are under attack, you'll know to stop whatever it is you're doing in that moment and rebalance and refocus yourself. Okay, now let's do it where you are now thinking within your heart. This is the part that I absolutely love. Okay, so the same kind of thing. I want you to think of all of the things that are truthful. In this moment, I want you to be very honest with yourself. And I don't want you to second guess yourself. I want you to be honest with yourself. So what you can do in this exercise is you can think of all the things that you are definitely certain of. I love my heart. I love mankind. You know, I'm going to do that. But for you, you may go, I love my children. I don't like it when my husband leaves socks on the floor. You know, I love cake. I don't like war. I love animals. I hate pollution. You know, whatever it is, this is what I want you to think of, and I want you to be really truthful with it. Okay? Sorry, I will just read. Jade, there was a turn in my stomach and pressure cloud in my head. Don't like it. Automatically, my heart is stopping and love coming back. I think I'm too happy. Right? That's right. When your heart's just like, I don't like this, because it doesn't feel good, so we shift. Right? Okay, now let's go with the happiness. So let's find our heart first again. Let's find our heart. We're going to think of joy, love, all of the wonderful things in this world that I am grateful for, that I am happy for. Oh, let me feel the love. If you can feel your yes, feel your yes, feel your love. If you want to connect to me in this moment, connect to me. If you want to just feel yourself, then that's too cool too. Okay. Now, what you should feel immediately is as you connect with your heart, that fog in your mind should clear. It feels light. It feels open. It feels breezy. It feels just clear. I am in my heart right now. I am speaking from my heart, and I'm speaking nothing but truth, love, wisdom, peace, and prosperity. My mind is clear. Nothing is clouded. What you may also find is that you have a little bit of a pulsating in your heart too. Well, of course your heart's pulsating, but you'll feel your energy kind of flowing here too. It's very nice. Okay. So how did we feel on that one? Oops, sorry. You get to see my nice picture there. How do people that have bad entity on them make you feel? Does this feel like anxiety and headaches? to be honest with you, if somebody is around me and they have a bad entity on them, I simply just remove it. Or they have been burnt off before they are even able to come into my presence. Because negativity is not allowed in my presence. It's not that it's not allowed, it just physically cannot exist in my presence unless it is coming from myself. So when I am around, or if, well, no, I'm not really around. No. If I'm around a negative amount of individuals, like a large amount of negativity, then I start to feel it. When I am around a large amount, like, so for example, when I was at the airport recently, I was flying back from BC, and the plane was delayed due to weather. So of course, the entire freaking plane, all the passengers and flights were canceled and delayed. So the entire airport decided to get really, really angry and frustrated. So I felt that. So what I did, or what I did in that situation, was I simply overpowered my heart with such love that it basically just washed it away. Washed it away. Now, don't get me wrong, some individuals, if they are very low frequency, they may not have felt that love, but I'm just like, you know what, I don't really care right now because I don't feel your negativity, so la 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 la, I'm going to go for a walk and dance. I don't care. Oh, Susan, yes, so light and loving, yes. Annie, feels clear in my head, fog lifted, right? Jade, I'm feeling good. Yes, I did sing that. Wonderful. Virgin, I'm floating like, feel like floating in a cloud. Yep. Helen, pink cartoon flower on my forehead. Right. Excellent. That is it. That is exactly it. Right? Clarity, just peace, clarity, and love. So, that is it for me tonight, you guys, because I do have to go walk and go pick up my kiddo from this Halloween party, because I'm going to go have a spliff as well. A spliff and a walk. It's always wonderful. So, I will leave you with this, though. You have just been through this lesson, and you have just identified key emotions of fear, of doubt, of love, of fear in the heart, right? Of truth that is being expressed, or lies that is being expressed, and clarity of the mind. You have just identified all of these emotions to their base level. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to keep all of these in your mind. Practice them every day. Identify them when they come up in everyday life. Control them like I control them. So that when you are faced with fear, when you are faced with doubt, when you are faced with negativity, whether it is coming from your own self or whether it is coming from an outside source, that you can identify it. And you can say, hey, fear, that's you. I know what that is. Let me shift that up to some love. Because I don't want to feel your fear. I just want to feel love. I don't want to feel my fear. I just want to feel my love. Right? So this is what I want you to do. I'm going to read these comments and then I'm going to bugger out. So you are, Jade, you are very welcome. Consuelo, you're welcome. Virgin, you are welcome. Susan, oh, you are very, very welcome. I'm glad you found the energy and the information useful. Iris, you say, sometimes I'm not sure if the anxiety is mine or from other people. Helen, you're very welcome. Iris, and that's the thing. Now that you can identify it, though, Iris, you can see where you are feeling. If you are feeling in your heart all day long, but then all of a sudden you come into the presence of another person and then you start feeling fear, you will know that it is not you, but it is them. Alright? So just pay attention, my sweetheart. That's all. Alright. I gotta go get dressed to go walk. Bye-bye, my sweethearts.